Previously, on keeping up with the Kenya Kwanza government.
The real finance bill now has arrived in Parliament.
If President William Ruto was granted one miraculous wish today, chances are he wouldn't ask for a yacht on the Indian Ocean or even a handshake from Donald Trump. He'd likely whisper to the genie, "Please make the Finance Bill 2025 disappear quietly, painlessly, and forever."
Many of these people here will not believe what I'm saying. Yes. But you will be shocked. So, go check the statistics.
On April 30th, 2025, the dreaded document made its grant re-entry into Parliament.
Honourable members, I also wish to inform the House that I've received the draft Finance Bill 2025 from the Cabinet, which relates to the revenue-raising measures for the budget submitted. It will be committed to the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning for consideration and public participation upon publication and first reading.
Now, one might expect a round of applause. After all, it's supposed to keep the lights on in government offices. But the mood in the August House was more funeral procession than fiscal celebration. Even Speaker Moses Wetangula, tasked with announcing its arrival, did so as though handling a live grenade. He ended his remarks with what sounded suspiciously like a public safety warning.
And honourable members, I encourage you, when these documents are tabled or bills are published, read them. Read them, analyze them, debate them in this House. Helpless villagers in funerals and public places out there will not help you debate and pass appropriate budgeting processes in this House. So avoid the temptation to stand before helpless nursery kids and tell them that you are opposing a bill that you are supposed to debate in this House. I have seen this happen in many places. You don't look good when you do that, honourable members.
But why the caution? Why the dread? Why did Twitter light up with fury the moment the president shared the cabinet's decisions? Now let's rewind. Just a day before, President Ruto had chaired what his social media accounts described as a high-stakes cabinet meeting at State House. Now the photos were polished and sharp. Perfect lighting, serious faces, and just enough national flag to whisper patriotism.
Heavenly Father, we commit this cabinet and the agenda that we have for the deliberations in this cabinet to your good hands. We want to thank you for bringing each and every one of us to this meeting. You have charged us with the responsibility of the governance of the people and Republic of Kenya.
But beneath the crisp suits and stainless steel water bottles, the tension was palpable. President Ruto was about to reintroduce the nation to its least favorite horror franchise, Finance Bill.
We ask for your divine guidance and wisdom for us to do right, for us to do justice, and for us to do the best that we can in service to the people of Kenya.
In his official announcement, the president painted the Finance Bill 2025 as a noble knight charging forth to slay the fiscal deficit dragon. The cabinet had agreed to reduce the fiscal deficit from 5.3% of GDP in 2023-2024 to 4.5% in 2025-2026, with an ambitious endgame of 2.7% in the medium term. Now, if that sounds impressive, it is because it is on paper. But Kenyans weren't worried about the GDP graphs. They were worried about how many more coins will vanish from their wallets in the name of closing loopholes. Now, the bill, we are told, will streamline tax refunds, support small businesses, and even throw in a new pension plan for judges to keep the bench smiling.
Honourable members, as you may be aware, the estimates have since been submitted and tabled before the National Assembly as required by the law. Consequently,
emergency funds for counties, check. tax-exempt pensions for retirees? Check. 2 new level 6 hospitals in Bungoma and Kericho? Sounds great. Pest control? Because why not? Now, all these reforms might seem like the work of a government finally pulling up its socks. But Kenyans who have lived through the soundtrack of inflation, rising fuel costs, and the ghost of Finance Bill 2024, a bill haunted by bloody protest, missing youth, and state-sanctioned silence, aren't clapping just yet.
Niko na wagonjwa watu wa gunshots karibu 10 na askari wenzenu. Enda kulia tutaua wengine wengi. Enda chukua wengine. Sawa. Kutoka. Utaua wengine wengi.
You see, the word finance bill in Kenya now carries with it a post-traumatic shudder. It is no longer just legislative jargon. It is a trigger.
Kutoka. Utaua wengine wengi. Na sisi ndo nafanya wananirusha theaters na madaktari ndawatibu aje na ni wenzenu. Aje. Na nilipuli hadi anesthesia ikilipukia watu ndafanya nini na mnatibiwa pia nini? Na sibagui. Sad, it's bad. Kuna wagonjwa 10 watu wanakufia hapa tu ambulance hizi fika.
Last year's bill led to the deadliest protest in modern Kenya history. Gen Z hit the streets, the police hit back, and funerals became the prize of speaking out.
And everyone had dispersed. Found the mother standing alone at the grave. Mom, I'm so sorry for your loss. What would you like to tell the country?
Yeah, I have no words. I had to back them.
Now that bill passed, yes, but so did the illusion that the government was listening.
Consequently, having reflected on the continuing conversation around the content of the Finance Bill 2024 and listening keenly to the people of Kenya who have said loudly that they want nothing to do with this Finance Bill 2024, I concede, and therefore I will not sign the 2024 Finance Bill.
So when President Ruto took to social media to announce the reincarnation of this national enemy, Kenyans didn't wait to see the fine print. They flooded the comment sections like a dam had just burst, with warnings, memes, rage, and bitter sarcasm. Even members of parliament are walking on eggshells. Some have already issued subtle warnings. Don't misinterpret this year's bill. Translation, please don't riot again. We can't afford another funeral-fueled finance war.
Mr. Speaker, as in line with your communication, the real finance bill now has arrived in Parliament. Yes. Mr. Speaker, you remember the last 2 months, let's say, there have been a finance bill that has been circulating and people discussing in public forums, claiming that, oh, there is this taxation, there is that taxation. We want to urge Kenyans from the floor of this House that the real finance bill is with us now. There should be no misinformation, disinformation, misrepresentation, and misinformation of the public, Mr. Speaker. The finance bill should be interpreted in accordance with what is written in the finance bill. And please, we have only one finance bill in the House. If you want to import your own things into the finance bill, that please don't mislead Kenyans. And the people I am talking to are exactly facing my eyes. I don't want to mention names, Mr. Speaker. They are looking at me in the eye. We know each other, Mr. Speaker. They're in this House, some of them. Please, let us tell the public exactly what is in the finance bill. If there are no more taxations, there are no more taxations. Let us not import things into the finance bill that does not exist.
But the big question is, are you ready for this year's finance bill? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.